and it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 15-point game. Pass to Brown. Looking to end the run. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game. The Thunder leading by 12. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Holmgren in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. Holmgren's got 7.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
From past the arc. And the rejection by Holmgren. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Curry way outside. No good on the quick 3.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Fader on the way. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Peterson. Scoreless thus far. Here he goes. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
Warriors trail by 11.
32, Trayce Jackson-Davis.
Here's McCain. 5 points in the game.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It's Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
There's the pick. Curry outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Thunder leading by 12. From deep, Collins. And Brown pulls it down.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy. And theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 5. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Thunderbolt.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Connects from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Peterson. No scoring in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Shot by Collins, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Game Team.
So both teams making some changes here.
For your Warriors Junior Gem Squad.
1:03 left in the first quarter. Pass to Holmgren. From the arc. And the three ball is good. Holmgren's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Assisted by.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The second chance effort. Rebounded by Jackson. Pass to Brown. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Thunder out in front, leading by 17.
38.
Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Peterson, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
There's Jackson with the three. The Thunder pull it in. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pitch stop before hitting the road again. Got that one up quick. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Over Jackson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Here's Peterson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Outside Jackson. Shepard with the ball. Russell looking around. Lets it go with the three. That one, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Holmgren. Johnson outside. Puts up a three. Buries it from three-point range.
Three-pointer.
Johnson's got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
On offense, here are the Thunder. A big stretch here going 10-2. And it's Wagner missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Warriors foul. Shepard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Peterson. Over Russell. Russell knocks it away.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Shepard. Off target from three-point range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
For 3, Holmgren. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. Outside Jackson. Takes a 3. Johnson with the block. Here's Holmgren. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Holmgren's got 15 points.
You're seeing everything on display for Chet Holmgren. He understands angles. He's smart. He's got good hands. He can shoot it. What a night.
And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way.
Assist goes to
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Outside for Jackson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Outside Curry. To the left wing. Fires the three. Thunder with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Over Shepherd. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
First team foul.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Outside for Jackson. Shoots over Curry. And the shot falls short this time. For 3. It's good from long range. Shepherd's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Jackson. Shot, high post. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Jackson's got 9 points.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And they pick up 2.
Johnson.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Curry with a wide open look. The good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 10.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts the move on, and the layup is up and in. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Thunder. The shot, no good. And so here is Golden State. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
One more time for your GS Lakers.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 14 points for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
And he gets the bucket. He has 5.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. The rebound by Shepherd. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's McCain. And that one off the back of the rim and in. McCain's got 7 points in the game. Outside Collins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Here's Oklahoma City now. It's deflected. Over in the corner, Shepard. Good D by Johnson. And so here is Oklahoma City. Kicks it out to Collins. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pass to Shepard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's the Warriors' ball.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Warriors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
23. Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Curry deciding where to go with it. To the wing right side. Pass to McCain. Here's Brown. Knocks down the three ball. Brown's got 6. In the corner, Collins with it. Just 3 on the clock. And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Holmgren the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Here's Jackson Davis. Still scoreless. McCain's shot is off. Oklahoma City moving it around. Jackson misses. Pass to McCain. Going inside. And the shot goes down. He's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. Sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA. Thanks. Curry with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Fires from the wing. The Thunder with another miss. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Second personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That one misses. Pass to Wagner. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Here's Curry. He's got 10. Takes it inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now, here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in. From downtown. Sinks the triple. 10 points for him.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Six on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Second chance shot. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Yep, it counts. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Here's McCain. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. No good. This miss, number 4 in 10 shots. Drives to the hoop. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Personal foul. Third.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Pass to McCain. The 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Holmgren in the post. 19 points in the game.
That's a savvy move right there. Chet Holmgren has been well coached, guys. Defender has no chance in that situation.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. The Warriors making a switch here. Here's Golden State now. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Puts one up from 19. Brown's shot is off. And so here is Oklahoma City. Now Holmgren. He's got 21. Five on the clock. From 12 feet out. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. Here's McCain. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Curry. He's got 15. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. A three ball. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 12.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
5 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Peterson. He has 5. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, you love that SGA putting that athleticism to work. Go hit the glass.
Pass to Brown. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Fast break, here they come. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Collins. Launches it. The shot comes out. Here's McCain. 12 points for him. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Golden State basketball. Now into the lineup for your Warriors. Number 32, Trace
Curry on the wing.
Davis.
He's got 21. Shot clock at 6. Collins with it. Fires the three. And it's Almansa with the rebound.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Stolen. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Brown. Softly drops in the floater. Brown's got 8.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Outside Jackson. Down low. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Jackson Davis. The Thunder with another miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A nice shot by McCain.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Timeout. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Timeout called the Warriors. .29 left to play here in the third. There's Jackson with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 10.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Peterson. 5 points in the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 19-7 run. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2, Trace Jackson Davis.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Thunder leading by 21. Here's the break. Collins looking around. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 19-7 run.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 12. 11 seconds left in the third. Pass to Peterson. That one drops for him. Peterson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Warriors trail by 21. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then it's an absolute disaster.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Dosunmu's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Thunder. Jackson from long range. The Thunder pull it in. And here is Holmgren. Over Jackson. Holmgren can't hit. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Assisted by...
It's not easy to stop Chet Holmgren on the jam. His size lets him play right at the rim.
For the three. Drills it from outside.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Wagner. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson with the screen. From 15 feet away, Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Stolen by Jackson. Russell from long range. Traps in the tray. Russell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Can't hit from in close. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 20. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. No good that time.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Outside, Russell. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Pass to Holmgren. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Collins. They need this one. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Collins.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And he makes the first.
Boy, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
Here's Peterson. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And it's the Warriors' ball. This run now up to 13-2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 15. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Shepard. Offline with his 3.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 13. Outside Curry. Latrey. Curry buries the 3-shot.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
There's a good screen. And it's Russell in the corner. Now here's Curry. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Peterson. To end the drought. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Timeout.
And the Thunder lead by 13.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Timeout, Warriors. Both teams will make substitutions. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. The Thunder leading by 13. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Wasted no time on that one.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
That's tipped. They get it back. Clock is at 3. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. For 3, Holmgren. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Warriors trail by 10. Now Curry. Pass to McCain. From deep. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
After hitting only shooting 1 from downtown the first half. He's exploded with 3 since.
Outside Jackson. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. A fadeaway. Misses off the right iron.
No one near him on that one. And I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's McCain. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Third team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2. McCain.
Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shake. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Here's McCain. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And he comes up with the deuce. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Here's McCain. Outside Curry. Here's McCain. Out to the wing. 18 feet out. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Fires for 3. Not going to go that time.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Oklahoma City.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chet Holmgren.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Jackson misses. Pass to McCain. Curry with it. Defended now by Wagner. Curry can't get it to go. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The rise and fire. Okay, Chet came into the league as a space shooting big, but that is ridiculously deep.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Carol, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
when they clapped that, they was yelling bravo. Yo, I grew up in the home, but that's the perfect role model. So I do it in the song, cause some of these things I hold bottle. Knew I couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So I prove it on my own, give it my all on full throttle. There was no love for me, I was up and coming. I faced doubts and had worries, but I wasn't busted. Look, they tried to steal my glory, say it wasn't nothing. But God's the author of my story, not the pray. One chance just to make it at the city, Two hands put together, hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. 2 hands put together, hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. Now I ain't saying money is everything. Your show make things a lot more convenient for real.
They be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. I slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again. Yeah, yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while I stay hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich Roger, get proper when I ride in the ghost. Big walker, big offer, they know harder than fold. You don't even gotta tell them, and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck. They acting like they tough, we know well enough. And we know that you ain't that, and we know your crew ain't stacked. Man, don't run up, this is facts. Only talk by hits and plaques, yeah, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. Right now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen a dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who you leaving inside, for you I'm legally blind, yeah. But only for the night, but that's okay though. We fell in love the first day though. You flew me out to Barbados, can't post you, we gotta lay they together, but you my bae though. I do whatever you say though, tryna pop out, I'm like, hey yo. We can't do that, gotta slide on the low. When we slide to the stove, locking eyes at the door, cause you ain't messing with no